Just recently, I talked about a YouTube channel that I really thought was worth your while if you're interested in UFOs and extraterrestrials, and that was called Eyes on Cinema. It's a channel on YouTube that was posting a bunch of different segments from different UFO documentaries and interviews and all kinds of stuff from over the years, classic stuff. But it's really good stuff. And now today, I want to talk about another UFO YouTube channel called UFOB, and I will leave the link, of course, in the description for you to check out. Very good channel. This channel here has a lot of full documentaries on. They have a lot of clips too, similarly to Eyes on Cinema, and it also has a lot of documentaries, older documentaries about the subject. It's very good stuff. Just yesterday, I watched one that I never saw before, called UFOs Are Here from 1977. Apparently, it was something that was produced for Australian television back in the 70s. A very good documentary. It was pretty neat. It was actually just before the release of Close Encounters of the Third Kind, and they had Steven Spielberg on there talking about UFOs. It was very interesting, and among a lot of other, that was just one little aspect of it. I mean, but that's just an example of the type of classic UFO documentaries that this channel has been posting. So I highly recommend they check out UFOB. Again, like when you look at what's neat about channels like this. Now, of course, I don't on my channel. I'm just I don't do that. These are basically what I'm doing is giving my basically what I do on my channel is it's basically talking about what's going on in the news, what's my theories, whether I'm not saying I'm right or wrong. I'm just I'm just presenting different thoughts on this whole subject. I like to point out things in the news, especially when what really gets me upset are debunkers. I just think they're. It has to be something that I have to talk about sometimes. So there's a lot. I mean, so my channel is different, but these channels, these are showing old documentaries, some that I've never seen before, and I've seen a lot. And so UFOB is definitely one. I mean, you're gonna really like this channel if you haven't seen it. You're gonna find yourself being drawn into it. If you really want to find out more information about this phenomenon, then you're going to really love this channel. Well, it just goes to prove again what I really like about this channel is that it does have these older documentaries on. You're just going to see stuff from the 60s, 70s, 80s, and you look back on it and it's like, wow. I mean, look at this. This has been going on. Look at all these cases. There's going to be things you hear about when you watch these older documentaries. You're gonna hear from people that a lot of these people some of them are probably dead by now, but some of them are probably old, a lot older. But the thing is you see that this has been a story for so long. You realize, like, my God, look at this. It's real. Like, I mean, anybody who's a denier, you start looking at it. Basically, this is like you're getting a look at the history of this. You're actually seeing it, hearing it. You're hearing people, real, regular people, pilots, talking about what they saw, what they experienced, people dealing, coming face to face with aliens way back then, in the 60s and 70s and 80s, and here we're still talking about it, and still we don't really have any answers. I mean, a lot of us are, firmly believe that there's something here. I feel like I know it, right? But a lot of us want more information. We want disclosure. We want UFO secrecy to come to an end. And you see this stuff, the old videotape or the old film, with the, a lot of film damage and all that kind of stuff. And you're looking at this and you're thinking, look at this. This has been going on all the way back then. Like, it makes you, like, even though you do know this, a lot of us know this, right? But again, it reminds you of the situation. And it's a situation, where a lot of people in the mainstream press it just are unaware of this history. And here it is. I mean, it's presented here, and it's undeniable. I mean, in addition to what we're seeing right now with the a lot of different reports right now that have been ongoing, particularly from the military, who claim to be dealing with these on a regular basis. I mean, we have people from the military going on television and saying yes. I mean, we had that one guy for Navy flyer saying he sees them every day, all the time. And every time they go out on a mission, they see these things flying around over the ocean, in and out of the water. It's a constant thing, and it's been going on all these years. And you see some of these old documentaries, and you realize you'll see like a family, some family were talking like you never even heard of this one before, and there's a normal family that you people talking about. Well, yeah, something landed near our house here, and or was floating out over the trees right near our house, and all of us saw it. It didn't make any sound, and these people are obviously telling the truth. I mean, they're not making it up. I mean, these are just normal people that are, telling you what they experienced, but yet it happened all these years ago, and it's just so neat to see this historical footage, and it's just an eye opener. It's a reminder of how this thing has been basically going on for so long, and we still don't have any answers from the officials who should be giving us answers and who continue to. This UFO secrecy program, and it's a continuation ever since then. They never gave answers back then. They're still not giving us the full answers right now. It's just like a big show, and we still don't know. We still don't have answers, and they're not providing them. But I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to give you an answer right now. There's something here. There is an extraterrestrial presence on this planet. You could bet your bottom dollar on it. This has been, and what, exactly what's going on or how many are here, we really don't know, right? But there is something going on. And I'll tell you what, you watch a channel like UFOB, right? It's actually just more icing on the cake. If you're not already convinced that like this will probably put you over the top. If you're already convinced, like I said, it's just it's just more verification for you, and very entertaining and educational. So definitely check out UFOB.